Hi, my name is Maarten. I am a cinematographer and drone pilot based in the Netherlands, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I thought I'd talk a little bit about my director/client monitor. This is the monitor that I bring to set to have to give to my client or my director to basically view directly what I'm seeing. It can also be used as a focus monitor for focus pullers, for an assistant, but I have to say there is a bit of latency, a little bit. It's not much, but it's enough to be slightly annoying when you're working in fast-paced environments. So for these types of environments, definitely we would hire a Teradek system that just has basically zero latency. However, when there are projects that require a bit of focus pulling, can be controlled, then this system actually works quite well. I'll go into the bits and bobs first, and in the meanwhile talk a little bit about what I find convenient and what I find not so convenient. First of all, I chose to go for this Shinobi Atomos CineEye. No, it's not a Cine. It's a Shinobi Atomos 7-inch 2200 nit monitor. It's sufficiently bright to view in broad daylight, which is very important because I hate to give people the hassle of working with a sun hood or whatever. They can just use this and view it even in bright daylight conditions, so that's great. It is a bit bulky and it is a little bit plasticky. But for the price, this is by far the best monitor I think that is currently available for this purpose at least. I mounted the monitor to a wooden camera director's monitors cage because that basically gives me the option to mount several things that I find are needed. So it also has some handles. Now what's great about this monitor cage is that it's very versatile. Of course you can add whatever you want. What's a bit finicky about it is, of course, these are just regular screws that go in here, and over time they can loosen a little bit, which is really annoying. So it happened to me a few times where my client would be coming to me like, hey, this handle is getting a bit loose, and should we do something about it? And then you have to pick up an Allen key or whatever to fasten everything. So I would say, I don't know, once every while just tighten all the screws and you're good. But it is something that, yeah, that's a bit annoying. It's not an integrated system, but of course it comes with a good price. So yeah, there you have that. Then on the other side, I have mounted a Vlock Plate, and I'm using these Core SWX nano batteries. They last for about 1 hour, 1.5 hours per battery. I have a couple, so this works quite well. I'm really happy with these batteries. Of course I can mount bigger batteries, or even I have a plate where I can mount 2 batteries to be able to hot swap them and give a bit longer run time. But I have to say, having the lighter weight of a small battery is pretty convenient as well. So from the Vlock Plate I route a D-tap splitter, and I can mount all the power accessories that I need to power, like the monitor comes in here and the receiver as well. I am using a Accsoon CineEye 2S Pro. This is the receiver bit. I have mounted custom antennas. These come from Cine Supply. I think they have limited stock, so if you need those, then make sure to to be quick. And what's good about this receiver is also it's on the budget side of things, so that's great. It also allows you, of course, to connect it to a transmitter, but extra you can add up to, I think, 3 smart devices. So while the director or your client is looking at this monitor, maybe hair and makeup or art, they can look at their own smartphones or an iPad to also have a live view on the image, which is really, really convenient. Now the transmitter, you can mount this of course anywhere. So I've mounted obviously this to my camera, but it can also be mounted, for instance, to a drone controller. And that is really convenient, so that I can just walk wherever I want. I don't have my client looking over my shoulder, and my client does have remotely an image of what we are capturing. So really, really convenient. Now, when I need some slide focus pulling to be done, I recently purchased this Tilta unit. It's the Tilta Nucleus Nano II, and it works well. It's great. You have to look at the power options, because this works on USB-C and not standard LEMO. But if you manage to find like a D-tap to USB-C cable, then you have sufficient power to power the monitor. And also the unit can be connected to multiple camera brands, and a recent update even allows me to connect it to my Red V-Raptor, and then I can even trigger start-stop from the button on the side here, which is amazing. I would say it's nice. It does work on Wi-Fi, so the range is not like endless. You have to be pretty close, but for a lot of circumstances that is actually really, really convenient, especially when you're having the camera mounted on a gimbal, for instance. So this would be my short overview on my directors and client monitor. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment and I will reply or make a new video when I have more to say about it. Cheers.